Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are going to do a quick card pull for all of you today to see what messages you need to hear. I love talking to spirit, listening, getting guidance. And when I first started on my spiritual awakening journey in 2018, I was fascinated by cards and books because they were a direct way for our guides and angels to speak to us through words, through photos, through certain designs, through synchronicities. So when we open ourselves up and say, okay, I'm sitting down and I'm going to intentionally pull cards because I want to hear from you. I want to connect with you. And you're opening up this door to connect with them. And if you think about our spirit family, they are always with us and they're always sending us these messages. But sometimes we're too distracted, we're too busy throughout our day, or we're not understanding the language. So when I started pulling cards and pulling pages from books, I started to see patterns. I started seeing unique things happening where I would pull a card at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then by 3 p.m., I was seeing almost the same exact message from that card later in the day through a person, through a billboard. And I was just like, okay, I needed to hear that. That's what my higher self is literally guiding me to do. They say that all of these signs and synchronicities is really our higher self working with our guides and angels to direct us on our path. And the more we follow the signs and the direction, the more we stay on the path and we get to our next destination faster. I believe we're always going to get to the destination, but if we're not following the signs or understanding the language, it could just take longer. So I just wanted to share that little bit of my journey and how I got started here. And then I was so fascinated by all the cards that I found that there were certain cards I liked in certain decks, like certain messages. So then I sat down one night at like 1 a.m. I had just quit my teaching job after 17 years and I had all of this creativity pour through me and I decided to create my own deck. So I channeled every single one of these messages. There's 100 cards. And they were all my favorite messages to get from spirit. So then I condensed them all and I put them into one deck. And there's angel numbers in here, there's money messages, there's self growth messages, direct communication from your angels. There's certain messages like this. It says, heal yourself and you help others heal. And I channeled this message because it felt like spirit was speaking directly to me, saying, like, hey, even if you're not, doing massive things in the world, you simply going in and healing yourself and doing the work for yourself, your light is like magnifying and then it's elevating everybody else around you. And you're just balancing out our planet. My guides just showed me a scale or two scales, right? The left side is all the unawakened people not doing the work, maybe just not aware yet. And that's okay. That's where they are. But then there's the right side where it's all of us. We're aware, we're doing the work. And right now, I believe I believe the light workers are rising above and we're balancing out and bringing more light to our planet. But back when I first awakened, I think it was very imbalanced. And I think the left side was overpowering our planet. The frequency was low on our planet. And now I think we are rising so fast and it's happening in so many different ways. We're seeing it. We're seeing the darkness come to light and then they're shattering down because more light is coming in. So you are a contributor to the right side. You're allowing that scale to rise to it's like a seesaw, we're bringing more light and you're a part of that. So even just you doing this work by watching this video, you're elevating our planet just by doing it. You don't have to go out and have 1 million followers or, a New York Times bestseller book. You can, but you just simply doing the work is really contributing. We have destiny has a plan for you. Let go of the need to know. So just like I said, we don't know what you're going to do in this world. You could have a book in the future, you might not, but you just keep doing the small healing work every single week. And you're going to be shown where you go next, that you're going to follow the breadcrumbs, you're going to follow the signs, and you're going to go, okay, I don't know where this is headed, but I'm trusting that destiny has a plan. My higher self is letting me know, and I'm just going to take the small steps every single day to get me there. Okay, we have within 2 weeks, a direct message of timing here. I'm filming this on the 21st, but you guys will be watching this at whatever time you're watching it. So 2 weeks from the day that you're watching this, write that down. Something might be coming in for you. You don't know what it is, but destiny has a plan. It will come at the end of the month. Okay, now double timing message for me means that be hyper aware because something really is going to be coming in for you. So we get two timing cards back to back. That's how I know I'm deciphering the language between me and spirit or our higher selves. And they're saying, yeah, this is a really important message because I'm making it come out twice back to back. Come out of your cave. So this is all about speaking your truth, coming out and saying the thing you want to say, putting your message out into the world. Hibernation phase is over. It's time to put yourself out there. Even if it's just simply making a post, you've done all your healing, you're now elevating others around you, and spirit saying it's safe. It's safe to come out of the cocoon. Deciding between two options. I just heard this is partnership or this could be career. You're deciding between two people or you're deciding between two different jobs. So just sit with that for a second, meditate on it. You'll be shown. Again, we don't know where we're going next, but we're just going to follow the next perfect step. And until then, we have your current energy is creating your future. So I am a big advocate for raising your vibration every single day and keeping it there and allowing yourself to feel good, putting good food in your body, getting out in sunshine. The more time passes, the more I realize I have to be outside for long periods of time. I have to be in the sun every single day. And if there's days that go by that I'm not, it really does affect my vibration. I'm just different. I'm 100% a different person when I've gotten my time in nature. And it literally feels like a lightning bolt for me to create content. I just go outside for 10 minutes and I feel the sun on my face. And I'm like, yes, this is like an energy drink. I can go do the things I want to do now because I have the fuel. And I think all of us are moving more into that energy body kind of vibe where we need more foods that have light in it, which is grown from the earth. So fruits and vegetables. We don't want too much of the density of animal products. And my right ear is ringing like crazy right now. So that's confirmation to lean more on light foods with light in them. And we get light from our planet. So we are light beings. We need sunlight, we need clean water, and we need foods with light in them. Pull back your energy. Okay, so there's something here with the deciding between the two options. Pull back your energy and just take inventory and say, okay, I don't know which way to go. I'm going to pull back my tentacles and not overthink this. I'm just going to allow this process to be here, and I'm going to let spirit show me the next step. And it's a very hard thing to do, but trust me, it is possible for you to just relax and not need to know. Just like that card said, destiny has a plan. You don't need to know, but there are two options that you're deciding between, but pull back your energy and you'll be shown the way. Feel good to attract good. This is just like your current energy is creating your future card. So raising your vibration, the more you feel good, the more light is in your body. You know, you might even feel guided to fast for 2 or 3 days. Just do a water fast or maybe a juice fast. Watch how your vibration changes. Watch how your mind changes. Brain fog will just totally dissipate. You'll start to remember things better. You'll feel like your body's regenerating and you're just going to have this newfound energy. And you're going to realize the one thing I learned every time I fast is how much we don't really need food, or how much we're constantly planning our next meal. And that's such a waste of energy where you could be doing something like this, creating content for people, seeing more clients, but we're so focused on when are we going to eat next? What's our next meal? And that's the additives in our food. They're making us addicted to it. So if you can have the discipline to fast, you're going to see how much your mind goes to, I got to go to the kitchen. I got to go to the store to get food. And you really don't, because you're not going to do that when you're fasting, you know? Walking away from what doesn't serve you. I love getting this card because this is just a sign that the universe is going to do it for you. The universe is going to give you that juice the one day just to walk away. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be difficult. You're just going to be like, okay, I'm ready. I know this is my time now. I am done feeling this way. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm walking away. And I know I'll be taken care of. Was there another card? Yeah, there was. Wow. And after I said that, we have the 1111, the twin flame card. So this is two people coming together and they're literally deciding that they're choosing themselves, because the twin flame energy is one soul split into two bodies. And you meet this person and time stops and they leave you buzzing for hours. And you're like, what was that? That's how you know it's a twin flame. It's literally an incarnation of your same soul in another form. And you're looking at the person and it looks like they're glowing. It literally looks like there's like sunbeams coming out of their body, and you're just trying to figure it out. You're like, what is this? What are they? Who are they? And there's usually good eye contact. There's just a remembrance of like, how do I know you? Or and time, you just can't. I've never had the experience with anybody else but my one person that I had the experience with. Time literally stopped. And I remember spending like maybe an hour with the person, and every move he made, I remembered. And I would replay it and I'm like, why am I remembering this so easily? And it was just literally like time stopped, because when you're in the frequency of soul, when you're in your own soul and you're not seeking love outside of you, you're not, it's not a typical soulmate relationship. You're literally, soul is always in the present moment. So when you're twin flame, when the universe guides you to meet each other, and it's usually very synchronistic, when you meet each other, time, it feels like it doesn't exist, because when your souls merge, you're finally like, you're like in that divine frequency, and everything else goes away. And that's where we're co-creators. That's where we manifest more. So when twin flames come together, there's literally no limit to what they can create together. But it's almost like you don't need the person because they are you. So you don't need you. You already have you and you already are you. So when you're seeking the person outside of you, you're in your wounding. So as soon as you learn the art of being in soul, which I teach in my mentorship, when you're in soul, your twin flame will show up. Their name will start to show up everywhere. They will come into your phone. They'll show up at your door. They'll invite you somewhere. They'll just want to be near you and they don't even know why. But it's because you're meant to be together in this lifetime. You're meant to merge. You're meant to heal together. And we do our own healing because it's our own soul. But there's a frequency of when you come together, time stops and there's no limit to what you can create. And then we have you are here for a bigger purpose. So these are definitely unique connections. And I don't believe that everybody has to be in a twin flame connection. But once you learn the art of being in soul, I believe you have no choice, because you're just going to be drawn to them or they're going to be drawn to you, and it's going to work and it's going to happen. You're going to magnetize each other. You're going to drive past each other. You're going to, I don't know, it's just life will just, soul will just bring in itself. And when that happens, that's when people leave other relationships, they leave jobs because they need to be in soul. So if one partner gets in soul, then the other one has no choice but to join them. You guys need help with that. I love to do coaching on that topic. Who is on your mind? There you go. So when you are not thinking about your twin flame, you cannot be thinking about them in order to manifest them. You must be in soul. You must be appreciating the sunshine, feeling the breeze, looking at the beautiful trees, connecting with your cards. You're literally not thinking about somebody outside of you. You're only having so much joy in the present moment. Remember, when you meet them, time stops, right? Because you're in the present moment. And that's how you were drawn to them at that time. You were so present that your souls were just magnetized to each other. So, in order for that to happen again, all you have to do is be in the present moment. When you're in the present moment and you're not needing anything from life or from anybody, you are just going to magnetize them. It's just the science of the soul. So, who is on your mind? That is a cue to not think about them, to focus on yourself. And look, sit tight, things are being moved for you. Miracles are on the way. That's my miracles card, my little typo. I used to be a perfectionist, so I kept it to kind of go against that pattern. But sit tight, things are being moved for you. You don't have to make this happen. All you have to do is find your own being in soul routines, and the person will arrive. Poor spirit is here to bring momentum. And my guides just gave me a visual of somebody out in nature thinking about their life, overthinking. When you're overthinking, you're not in soul, you're in mind, you're in ego, and that pushes that away. So you have to dance with every half hour, every hour, coming back to the present moment, realizing that more money will come your way when you're in the present moment, more opportunities will come your way. There is literally no limit to what you can attract when you're distracted from everything else and in the present moment. You could be stargazing, you could be fire gazing. I have a fire going on behind me. And sometimes I just sit there and I just stare at the flames, and then my Venmo will blow up with money. It is so magical how when we pause and we become neutral and in the present moment, we become the most intense magnet for anything that we've been thinking prior to that moment, right? We have to put those manifestation thoughts out there. And then we start to attract so much more when we can get ourselves into soul. And that's, I believe, where we were always meant to be. You are the sunshine in their life and cleanse your energy. So, cleansing your energy means if you find yourself in a panicked energy, or you feel like you just left the grocery store and you feel a little icky, or you just left school, or you picked up your kids from school, wherever you were in public, normally we are picking up things, right? We're kind of getting lost in life a little bit, and it's always good to come back home, use a little Palo Santo, use a little lavender water, some sage, shake your body out. I taught something called shimmering. I'm going to link it here, where we're moving our aura to repel or kick off anything that's not ours. So there's a bunch of different spiritual cleansing practices that we can do to clear our field, because if your field is dense with other things on it, it's going to make you in your head. You're going to be thinking about things too much. You're going to be overthinking. That's the number one way I know that I'm out of soul, is when I'm in my mind overthinking something, planning something, trying to problem solve, stressing about something. And keep in mind, you are the sunshine in their life. So the thing that, if you go back to the twin flame energy, as divine feminines, we are their peace. Our divine masculine is looking for peace wherever he can. He's trying to find peace, and you are it. Every soul just wants to feel peaceful in their soul. So when two souls come together that were made to be together, they feel peace. It's not going to be butterflies. It's not going to be that high and low and the karmic connection or the soulmate where people make you feel good. It's a peaceful stillness that they're searching for, but they find it more when they're around you. So if you put yourself in a peaceful state, they're going to come looking for you. They're going to say, I need her. I'm going to go stalk her page. I'm going to go email her. I'm going to text her because I need that energy. It's literally we are the source, right? I love that little play on words there. We are the source, meaning we are God, but we are the source for them. It's like an energy source. But when we come together, it's like God comes through both of us at the same time. That was really beautiful. When we come together, God comes through both of us at the same time. And that feeling is unforgettable, and we crave it, and we will feel unrest until we're back in that energy. So we have let go of control. A bunch of different cards just came out. Let go of control, right? Don't be in mind trying to control everything. It's time to create. So put your creative endeavors out into the world. It's an emotional time. Be gentle with yourself. Revisit your path and see how it all worked out, and forgive them. So maybe this person kind of friend zoned you or ghosted you because they weren't aware of the connection. You weren't aware that you were in mind all the time, seeking them, looking for attention, trying to figure out what it was too. But now you're aware. You're like, oh my gosh, I finally figured it out. I learned all these teachings, and now I get the whole soul thing. And now it's time to forgive them for any past treatment. They were only responding to you, and you were only responding to your ego's desires. So we're going to forgive all involved, including self. And that's how we let go of control, is we're no longer trying to force somebody to love us or force somebody to ask us out. We are just going to our peaceful state of being in soul and see what happens. See if they show up, see if they ask you out on a date. But usually with the twin flame energy, we cannot use law of assumption. We cannot use law of attraction, because that is mind. Mind is trying to pull something into us. So with twin flame connections, we just get into soul and feel peace, and they show up. Soul has no choice to find itself when we're in the 5D energy. When we're connecting to source, your other soul will find you. Okay. And source might bring them in, like if they live across the country from you, if they live in another country, their name might show up. You might see something like another post that they're in it with somebody else, like if you have them blocked or something, or if they blocked you. It's just very common for spirit and the universe to bring them to you in a very, very unique way. You might see their photo somewhere that somebody else posted, like I said. You might see their sister or their brother, but their name usually comes up because you are such in a state of soul that it's like Spirit needs you two to find each other. It's just science. Okay. I feel guided to end it here for some reason. I just pulled up all my cards, gathered them all together. This deck is available on my website if you guys want to buy it. It is so awesome. I'm actually going to buy a fresh one for myself because this one's starting to get a little worn and I love new things. So that's the way I'm going to put myself in soul today. What are you guys going to do? Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you're going to get in soul today. Are you going to go on a walk? Are you going to get a massage? How are you going to love yourself more? All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I will see you in the next one, and hit the link in the comments if you are looking to work with me. I'd love to do a reading with you, a coaching session, or you can join my mentorship and I'll teach you all the things. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.